You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing, guys? Welcome to the HighlyEvolvedPodcast Podcast. My name is Stefan. You can find us on Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, and Gab.com. Most importantly, like, share, subscribe on YouTube because we're writing this until the wheel fall off. I don't know, guys. I want to focus on this article. It's the demise of the Deutsche Banks. Everything's collapsing when it comes to the European Union, right? The Deutsche Bank is a part of the European Union, right? In this article from Fox Business, right, it shows you the Deutsche Banks. Let me put this up before I read the headline. All right, let me put this up, guys. Give me 1 second. I appreciate your patience. Gotta appreciate your patience. All right, there you go. Deutsche Banks to cut 18,000 job, exit equity sales by 2020. Because if you're not aware, Deutsche Bank just defunct. All right, they just defunct. Deutsche announced Sunday it will exit its equity sales and trading business and cut about 18,000 jobs within Europe. Thank God those are maybe there are American jobs as well, but jobs by 2020 as part of major strategic transformation and restructuring plan. Right, the German bank said it will implement a cost of reduction program to reduce a cost of 70 billion euros. Right, these are European Union. In 2022, targeting a cost-income ratio of 70% in the year that expected the move to cost the company about 7.4 billion euros. All right, the Deutsche Bank said it expected to report a net loss of 2.8 billion euros in the second quarter of the 2019. All right, this is why Brexit. This is why the British try to get out of the European Union. All right. And then the British government don't want to get him out. Like, you got to be stupid to try to stay on the sinking ship, right? You got to be dumb. The European Union is a sinking ship right now. And this is why the British are trying to get out so much. That's why they have Brexit, right? Targeting cost of income of 70% of that year, expected to move the cost of company to 7.4 billion. What did I read already? Deutsche Bank is said to expect a loss of 2.8 billion. That's a lot. Second quarter. It will release a second quarter result in July 24, 2019. I expect more bad news. The company also said it would keep focus on equity capital market operation and plans to resize its fixed income operation. It rates businesses in particular. It will reduce a risk wage asset related to those businesses around 40%. Over the past few years, the bank has been mired in controversy scandals, paying billions in financial misconduct. It paid $7.2 billion in asset with the U.S. Justice Department in misleading investor of sales and mortgages back to its security of time period leading up to the financial crisis 2 years earlier. The bank paid $2.5 billion. Right, first it paid $7.2 billion. Now they pay $2.5 billion. Settlement and regulation U.S. and UK manipulation interest rate in 2015. Incident known as the Libor London interbank offer rate scandals, which involving other big banks including Barclays, UBS, and Royal Bank of Scotland. All right. The showing is a sign of time that the New World Order, the globalists, are collapsing. All right. This is why Brexit is happening. They're seeing the sign of the time they want to leave, and they don't want Brexit to leave. The Deutsche Bank is a part of the European Union. Germany used to be a prosperous country, all right? Germany was like one of those anomaly countries where they paid off all their debts and managed to flourish, right? They were known to pay out this unpayable debt. They had to pay all the country for the cost. Look, after World War II or World War I, whatever it was, all right? After World War I or World War II, the World Court found them guilty, and they had to pay debt to all these countries for causing this unnecessary war. And because of that, it led them to their poverty, right? It led them to be broken. And then for some reason, they got out. They managed to got rid of their debt and become one of the most prosperous country out there. And now history is coming back to bite them in that butt. Obviously, they haven't learned from their lessons, right? This is why country this is why country. I think Italy tried to get out of this. Greek and British, England are trying to get out of the European Union because of what they're seeing. What happened in the Deutsche Bank is not within their best interest to stay there. If you see a economy collapsing, why would you want to be in there, right? Why would you want to be in there? All right, this is globalism for you right here. Globalism, the bankers making up their fake money, not backing by anything, and they're failing, right? They're failures. All those scams that they're having right now, it's ridiculous at the rate that they're going. And they expected people to trust the European Union. This is why you should not join a union or be in one's union. Union is a gang. That's what it is. It's a gang to take all your money and leave you with nothing. All right, this is a Deutsche Banks. And, it's kind of sad. This is what's happening in Europe. I mean, a few years ago, like a decade ago, Europe was prospering, and now all this stuff happening. All because of migrations. All because of we went into Libya and took Gaddafi out. All right. None of this would have happened. Or let's say this. None of this would have happened if Obama wouldn't get elected. But just to save Obama's ass, this all happened way before Obama. All right, it was going downhill from there. Bank crisis. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. You think we're going to? You think they're going to collapse? They already announced they're defunct. Let me see. Where's the article? Let me see. I have another article. One second. I thought I have another article. But let me see. All right, here's another article. Give me 1 second, guys. I thank you for being patient, guys. There you go. There's an article from Zero Hedge about the Deutsche Banks. Another article by the Deutsche Bank. Let's read this article too. All right. Let's read this article. The Deutsche Bank, as you know it, is no more. DB exists equity in $84 billion overhaul and fired thousands. The bank, which only a decade ago dominates equity and fixed income sales, trade, investments, banking across the globe, was European banks' behemoth, is no more. On Sunday afternoon, the widely telegraphed move, Deutsche Bank announced that it was exiting its equity sales trading operation, resizing its once legendary fixed income and rates operation to reduce a risk-weighted asset, currently reallocating the business by 40%, slashing many of its jobs to 20,000 plus jobs, including many top officials, and creating 74 billion euros bad banks as part of the reorganization, which will cost up to 7.4 billion by the end of 2022, which result in another massive second quarter loss in 2.8 billion, and the last bank hopes slash a cost of 17 billion in 2022, while ending the dividends of 2019 and 2020, even as a hope to achieve this without new outside capitals. Today, we have announced that most fundamental transformation of Deutsche Banks in decades, we are tackling what is necessary to unleash our true potentials of our business models, costs and capitals, and management teams. We are building in our strength. This is the reset of the Deutsche Bank. They're hitting the reset button. So there's a lot of quantitative easing, maybe, I don't know, for the long-term benefits of clients, employees, and investors. CEO Christian Soen said in a statement. All right, this is a long article, guys. But if you want to read this, the Deutsche Bank is going to collapse right now. All right, and And it's kind of sad for people who's losing their jobs, because I don't want people to lose their job. When people lose their job, they're depressed, and you don't know what depressed people are capable of doing anything when they're depressed. All right, so this is why I don't want people to lose their jobs, and these top officials. But it's a bad news. When people lose their job, it's a bad thing. It's nothing to be celebrating about. But it shows you how irresponsible this top executive is, the way of doing business. But I digress. All right. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. You think they're gonna save themselves? You think there's gonna be a future? Let me know what you think. Put your comment below. To let you guys know, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel. That means an unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. I mean, I could say anything whatever I want without being bounded by any outside interference. If you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Because when you like, share, subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. Want to make more videos? I saturate YouTube algorithm. When YouTube algorithm is saturated with my videos, I'm more expansive to a wider audience. When those audience, I might enlighten them to think for themselves, all right, and not be a group thinker, because that's the mission of this channel, to think for yourself and not be a group thinker. If I achieve that, if I'm able to get people to think for themselves, I achieve my missions. That's the goal of the missions of my channel. Because of that, I'm not taking any donations, all right, because I'm doing this for free. That's what satisfies me. If I could get people to think for themselves and not be a good thinker, they don't have to agree the way I talk, the way I agree. They don't have to have the same kind of mindset, as long as you think for yourself. Because good thinking can account for 90 million deaths within the last century. All right, like socialism, Marxism, Nazism, all right, liberalism, Democrats, Antifa, BLM. Those are all group thinkers. Why do you think they're so irrational right now? They're group thinkers. Group thinking will lead you to death. Group thinking will lead you off the cliff, like communism. All right, the group thinkers. All right, that's what satisfies me more. If you guys could think for yourself, I don't have to get any monetary fundings. All right, but let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I know your time is very precious, and I try not to waste any of your time. Thank you for listening. My name is Safan, and I'm signing out. Peace.